Tremble! Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
Take it easy.
Tremble!
Wind strike.
Reality is...
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
Collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to find a way to defeat the false god. All of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
The Temple of
Burn
Wisdom!
to oblivion!
Hey!
Kneel! Tremble! Reality is pain!
Take it easy. Busted.
Good riddance, cruel world.
One with nature. Wind strike.
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened. Heal! Reality is
Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind strike.
the humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Forbidden knowledge? You know about the You're in? Forbidden knowledge once thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm, but I'm afraid it is much more serious this time.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very...
Aww. Do you feel...
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her... Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were but now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with... And then... we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell. Each of us need to be mindful. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must... Don't worry, it should be easy and...
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Wind strike. nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Busted.
Wind strike.
Look! Four-leaf stitches have appeared in the sky!
Time to go. Into the wind. Wind strike. Verdict is... Time for retribution! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Gotcha.
To control the mode of consciousness, we need to find... We changed direction. Are we still going the right...
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, we'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never...
No, it seems that my birth and her death, otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rook, but
Greater...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But we are manifestations of the same nature.
We're...
Because you are me, and you are me in the new samsara.
the new Samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500, but you're finally here. My new self in the Samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't...
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge.
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater... I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never... Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talk.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me, I had to protect The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even...
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all... If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart. So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand? At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human...
It's truly the world's most...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge. But things didn't go as smoothly. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom from the very beginning. My existence had been polluted by...
Oh no. How could that... I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul, and there's no way for me to... So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait, no.
So you realize what that implies. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. Removing me from Irminsul means I essentially, but this is the...
People love you so much, and how can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that...
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, these are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, floated to the sky, connecting all things to one dazzling net. Among a plethora were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding their brilliant glow. He understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power of Tunosi, then we removed the remaining pollution from Merman Soul.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? That sound...
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted.
The doctor! What if you...
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little. Don't worry. I know you would never. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are many
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of
It's an insult to the very Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different...
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the result?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. Yet you really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical...
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment. For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's...
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute... I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now, and awaken the Heavenly Prince...
Awaken the Heavenly Prince? Do you think that's really possible?
The Heavenly Principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the Heavenly Principles? And if so, do you dare to...
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has... Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead... But this electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't he...
Price? Interesting. What price would you...
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me. The most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish? If it weren't me, your idea, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless...
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are,
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the really...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my... It's only a matter of time until I find better perspective. But what I'd like to know is, how can you...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What is this? Can't this? I'll quit. Regret.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The city will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the... There won't be any further gaps for you to...
It pains me that my academic achievement appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is your...
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
Oh, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no... Isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver... Oh. Expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange... Arrogant as that is, it...
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the... Once I finish it will be time for me with negotiate. We've all gotten what we wanted.
Your aerial bounds and convictions may mean... But I'll still listen to what you have to say.